All of you know right angle triangle means it should obey Pythagoras theorem. Means what? Longest side square should be equal to sum of the other two side square. Why we need to find AC? Because if all three sides are equal, we call it as what? Equilateral. 1 square is 1 plus 6 minus 7 is 1. 1 square is minus 1. Minus 1 the whole square becomes plus 1. So equidistance means what? Distance of the point from these two given points should be same. Welcome to the session, dear students. Today we'll go ahead with the problems of introduction to 3D, exercise 12.2. Now the first one, 0, 7 minus 10, 1, 6 minus 6 and 4, 9 minus 6. They are asking whether they form the vertices of isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? If any two sides are equal, then we call the triangle as what? Isosceles triangle. So now first we say first point as A. A is 0, 7 minus 10 and second point call it as B. B is what? 1, 6 minus 6. Then third point call it as C. 4, 9 minus 6. Now apply distance formula. First find AB. How to find AB? Apply distance formula. Root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is 1 minus 0 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, that is 6 minus 7 the whole square, plus z2 minus z1 the whole square, minus 6 minus of minus 10, minus of minus 10, it will become plus 10 the whole square. Simplify this. 1 square is 1 plus 6 minus 7 is 1, 1 square is minus 1, minus 1 the whole square becomes plus 1, minus 6 plus 10, minus 6 plus 10 is 4, 4 square is 16, so you will get root 18. AB is root 18. Similarly find BC. So B and C, apply distance formula between BC. Root of x2 minus x1 the whole square for these two, 4 minus 1 the whole square plus 9 minus 6 the whole square plus minus 6 minus of minus 6 the whole square. Simplify this. 4 minus 1 the whole square, that is 3 square, then again plus 3 square, again 0 square. So you know 3 square is 9 plus 9 root 18, so you will get BC also as root 18. So two sides are equal. Now we will find third side also, AC. Why we need to find AC? Because if all three sides are equal, we call it as what? Equilateral. So now AC means what? 0, 7 minus 10. A is 0, 7 minus 10, the first point, and see last point, that is 4, 9 minus 6. 4, 9 minus 6. Now apply a distance formula for AC, then it will become 4 minus 0 the whole square plus 9 minus 7 the whole square plus minus 6 minus of minus 10 the whole square. Simplify this. 4 square is 16, 9 minus 7 is 1, 9 minus 7 is 2, 2 square is 4, plus this will become 4 square is 16, 4 x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is 4 minus 0, 4 square 16, 9 minus 2 square 4, and then we have minus 6 plus 10, 4 square 16, so it will become 20, 36, root 36, root 36 is 6. Now we got three sides. For a triangle we have three sides, A, B, C, and when you calculated AB, what is the AB length we got? AB is root 18, and BC, what is BC we got? BC is also root 18, and what is AC? AC is 6. So here two sides are equal. For any triangle, if any two sides are equal, we call the triangle as what? We call the triangle as isosceles triangle. So therefore the vertices, the given vertices forms, since here AB length is equal to BC length, both are equal to root 18, therefore the vertices forms isosceles triangle. Next, 0, 7, 10, minus 1, 6, 6 and minus 4, 9, 6 are the vertices of right angle triangle. We need to verify whether they form right angle triangle. All of you know right angle triangle means it should obey Pythagoras theorem. Means what? Longest side square should be equal to sum of the other two side square. So now again we name them as ABC. A is 0, 7, 10. B is minus 1, 6, 6. And C is minus 4, 9, 6. Now again apply distance formula, find AB. AB is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is minus 1 minus 0 the whole square, plus 6 minus 7 the whole square, plus 6 minus 10 the whole square. Simplify this, it will be minus 1 the whole square is 1, 6 minus 7 minus 1 the whole square is 1, this is 4, 4 square 16, AB becomes root 18 again. Then further BC, root of minus 4 minus of minus 1 becomes plus 1 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1 6 minus 9 minus 6 the whole square, plus z2 minus z1 6 minus 6 the whole square. Simplify this, so you'll get root of minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 the whole square is plus 9, again 3 square plus 9 plus 0, this is root 18. Okay, now we got BC. Now let us find AC. AC from here, A is 0, 7, 10. C, what is C? C is minus 4, 9, 6. Minus 4, 9, 6. So now apply distance formula, AC, root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, minus 4 minus 0 the whole square, 9 minus 7 the whole square, 6 minus 10 the whole square. Now simplify, minus 4 the whole square becomes 16, 9 minus 7, 2 square becomes 4, and again 4 square becomes 16, that will become root 36. So root 36 is a perfect square. Root 36 we got, let it be. Now dear students, longest side, so root 18 and root 36, which is greater? Root 36. So first we'll find AC square. AC square means root 36 the whole square, that will become 36. Now you perform AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square means AB we got root 18, BC also we got root 18. So it will become root 18 the whole square plus root 18 the whole square. So square root cancels, square root cancels, 18 plus 18 gives you what? 36. So call it as equation 2. So now from 1 and 2, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Means it obeys Pythagoras theorem. Means if I draw a triangle, so hypotenuse is the longest side, is root 36, the AC, and this is AB. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So therefore vertices forms right angle triangle. Vertices forms right angled triangle. So dear students, what you need to understand is simple. We have to apply distance formula to find the length of AB, length of BC and length of AC, and when you apply Pythagoras theorem, it should hold good. Now verify the following. 3 points they give, 4 points they give. They are asking you whether they form vertices of parallelogram. Parallelogram means what? Opposite sides should be equal and they should be parallel. So if opposite sides are equal, then we say that forms parallelogram. So we name the first vertex as A, minus 1 to 1, then second vertex B, 1 minus 2, 5, and third vertex C, and C is what? 4 minus 7, 8, and the last vertex D, that is 2 minus 3, 4. So if you draw a parallelogram, for parallelogram opposite side should be equal, A, B, C, D. So the length of AB and length of BC should be same, length of AB and length of CD should be same, opposite sides, AD and BC should be same. So now we'll find AB, BC and CD, all the 4 sides we'll find. If opposite sides are equal, we can conclude it as parallelogram. So now AB, distance formula, x2 minus x1 means 1 minus of minus 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 2 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 5 minus 1 the whole square. Simplify this. 1 minus of minus 1 is 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 square is 4 minus 2 is minus 4, minus 4 the whole square is plus 16, 4 square is plus 16, so you'll get root 36, all of you know it is 6. Now further find AB we got, find CD. So what is C given? 4 minus 7, 8 is C, and D, what is D given? 2 minus 3, 4. 2 minus 3, 4. So C, the third point, 4 minus 7, 8 and 2 minus 3, 4. Now CD, apply distance formula, root of x2 minus x1. So 2 minus 4 the whole square plus minus 3 minus of minus 7 becomes plus 7 the whole square plus 4 minus 8 the whole square. Simplify, 2 minus 4 is minus 2 the whole square is 4, and it is again 4 square is 16, and again 4 16, so you will get root 36, that is 6. CD becomes exactly 6. So AB is also 6 and CD is also what? 6. Then the other sides, find BC and AD. So let us find BC. So root of B and C. What is B they give? 1 minus 2, 5. B is 1 minus 2, 5. C. What is the C value? C, if you read, that is 4 minus 7, 8. 4 minus 7, 8. Apply distance formula. So it will become 4 minus 1 the whole square plus minus 7 plus 2 the whole square plus 8 minus 5 the whole square. Simplify this. That will be 3 square 9. And that will be 5 square 25, 3 square 9. Simplify this, it will be root of 25, 34, 34, 45, root 45. Root 45 further if you can simplify, 9 5s, so 3 root 5 you can write. So now we have to check whether the opposite sides are equal. So BC we got and AD. Now find AD. A we know, D we know. What is A? Minus 1 to 1. What is D? 2 minus 3, 4. Now find AD length. Again use distance formula. That is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, 2 minus of minus 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square minus 3 minus 2 the whole square plus 4 minus 1 the whole square. Simplify this, it will become 3. 3 square is 9. Again 5 square is 25. Again 3 square is 9. Again you will get root 45. So dear students, opposite sides are equal. So therefore here we got AB, and so both with the other two sides we got root 45 each. Root 45 further you can also simplify as 9 5 is a 3 root 5, but not necessarily required here. We got AB is equal to CD. Both are equal to what? 6. And the other pair AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC, that is root 45. So opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Therefore, vertices forms parallelogram. That's it. So now this is the way to prove using distance formula. Next, find the equation of set of points which are at equidistance from 2 points. So equidistance means what? Distance of the point from these two given points should be same. So let us assume they want equation. So let P is equal to x comma y comma z be the point which is equidistant from 2 points. Equidistance from A 1 comma 2 comma 3 and B 3 comma 2 comma minus 1. So means simple, if this is P, this is A and this is B, PA and PB are equal. They give PA and PB are what? Equal. This is the condition. Means AP. So given equidistance. Given equidistance means what? A to P length is same as B to P. AP and BP both are same because P is at equidistant. Equidistant means what? Distance of P from A is equal to distance of P from B. Use the formula. So that is distance formula. If I use root of we are using AP is equal to BP because they told equidistance. So root of x minus 1 the whole square, x2 minus x1. See, this is x1, A is x1, y1, z1, and this P becomes what? x2, y2, z2. I am using distance formula. x2 minus x1 the whole square means x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square plus z minus 3 the whole square. This is AP is equal to root of BP. What is BP? Distance between B and P, that is 3 minus x the whole square or x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square plus z minus of minus 1 becomes z plus 1 the whole square. So now squaring on both sides, you can cancel the square root. Squaring on both sides, square root cancels. So we are left out with x minus 1 the whole square. So if we expand, what is a minus b the whole square? A square plus b square minus 2ab. Similarly, this will become y square plus 2 square minus 2 into y plus z square plus 3 square minus 2 into 3 into z. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Same thing here. So x square plus 3 square minus 2 into 3 into x plus y square plus 2 square minus 2 into y into 3 plus z square plus 1 square plus 2z. Now cancel the like terms on both sides. So x square cancels, and similarly y square and y square cancels, z square and z square cancels. Sorry, that is 2 square. Here z square and z square cancels. Similarly, observe any like terms and cancel them. Unlike terms, simplify. So then we have both the sides. Okay, simplify this. 1 square is here we have minus 2x minus into minus 2 2s are 4y and z square, and sorry, this is 2 square. Z square cancel. So 4y and minus 6z. Numbers you simplify. 3 square is 9 plus 1 10. 10 plus 4 14. So plus 14. Similarly, minus 6x minus 6y plus 2z, then 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 4 14. 14 cancels on both the sides. Whatever left out, simplify. Group, bring x terms to this side. So minus 6x becomes 6x minus 2x plus 6y minus 4y, then minus 6z minus 2z is equal to 0. Now simplify this. Sorry, minus 4y cancels. Both the sides will get minus 4y. 2ab, sorry, this is 2 into y. 2 into y, so it will be minus 4y plus 4y minus 4y cancels. So you will get 4x minus 8z is equal to 0, or both are divisible by 4. That implies x minus 2z is equal to 0. This is the equation. Or x is equal to 2z also you can write. So or directly x minus, see here x minus 2 the whole square, y minus 2 the whole square, y minus 2 the whole square cancels. So we are left out with x minus 1 the whole square, x minus 3 the whole square, and z minus 3 the whole square, z plus 1 the whole square. The numbers will cancel, so we'll get the same. Hope all of you understood this. So they wanted an equation of equidistance, we got it. Same, find the equation of set of points, sum of whose distances from A and B are equal to 10. Means let P be the point, let P is equal to x, y, z be a point, and whatever is given, write the equation. They gave AP plus BP distance is 10. So apply distance formula, arrive at an equation. So apply distance formula, simplify, rearrange and write the equation. Final answer should be in the form of equation. I hope you can try this and complete. So thanks for attending. I'll see you in my next session. Thank you.